Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you quickly how to use Bowline Stock for inventory management. Now, here at Bowline Tech, we believe that inventory management should be simple and straightforward. So this will only take a minute. If you're here at Bowline Stock, the first thing you want to do is just log in. So we click here, then you can just log in with your credentials. You'll be taken immediately to your profile. Now, the only thing you need to pay attention to here right now is the settings. And you can change this low stock item threshold to a different number if you want. What this does is it just says if any item drops below 10 units in stock, it'll ping you and it'll classify that as low stock. I'm just going to leave it at 10 for now, but it can be whatever you like. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to categories. So you have no categories, no products. Now you don't have to add categories if you don't want to. It's just for added organization. But in this example, I've got two categories. So beverages, and you don't need to put a description, but if you want to, you can. And then I'll add another category called spreads. So I'll just add those two. So once you've added your categories, and you can see they're down here, now it's time to add products into the system. Now, there's two ways to add products. One, through the field view like this, where you simply enter a SKU, you'll give it a category. Again, you can leave it uncategorized if you want. Test Bev, just give it a name. You have to give it a price and an initial stock level. It doesn't need a description. You don't need to upload an image of it, and you should leave the status as active. Now that's a way to add one product, one at a time. But let's say you have more than that. You can import them through a spreadsheet. I've got a spreadsheet here. You'll use the template, and here it is. And you can see it automatically inputs the spreadsheet, and you can see that here's all the items that I have in this example across beverages and spreads. When you're doing a spreadsheet yourself, you'll need an SKU, the product name, price, stock level, and the category. Category, of course, can be left blank. And then you'll need a status as active. I'll show you a little bit more in detail on another video on how to actually create this spreadsheet. If, let's say, you're just starting from complete scratch, you have inventory, but you don't have it recorded in any sort of computerized database or any spreadsheet at all. I'll show you how to do that later. And then you just hit import. Now you can see I've got 7 products. My inventory value has been updated. That's just stock times price. You can see I even have a low stock alert here because I've got only 10 of this item. But anyway, once the products are in, we can actually start using this thing. So let's go to manage stock. Now, probably the most common thing you want to do is check items out, right? Run the register. So this can be used to run your register. So if you have a barcode scanner plugged into your computer, you just scan the code like that. You can hit enter, or if it's a scanner, it'll automatically hit enter usually after scanning. And there it is. Let's say scan it again. And there it is. Now there's 2. And you can hit complete checkout, and that's removed 2 of those items from the products section. The other thing you can do is you can add products. So let's say you've received a shipment of products. Similarly, you'll just scan one item of the product that you received a shipment. It recognizes this item through the SKU. It knows that we currently have 8 of it, and it's from the spreads. So all you have to do, and you can see here its name is sesame seeds. All you have to do is say how many you received. So I received 20. So now it's going to update the quantity here, and you can see sesame seeds, I've now got 28. I lost 2 to checkout, but I got a new shipment of 20. Another thing you can do with stock in is, let's say you've got a shipment of a product you don't have before. So something like that. That's a SKU that I don't have in the system right now. So you just enter it or scan it in, and then you have to give it, so it knows it's new. So we need to give it a quantity. I received 50 of them. This is a new beverage product, new beverage can, something like that. And again, it can be whatever name makes sense to you. It has a price, and it belongs in the beverages category. You don't have to upload an image. You don't have to add additional descriptors. Those are just if you want to, and you can add them through the stock in view. And as you can see, there's my new beverage can. It's got the price and the units that I just entered here. And that's it. How to use the most basic and core functionalities of Bowline Stock to manage your inventory needs. Again, we think that managing inventory is a simple task, but It needs to be done well, and it needs to be done reliably, and that's what we have here. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be posting more, so please come back if you need any information on inventory management. Also, feel free to check out the resources section of our website at bowlinetech.com/resources. Here we have lots of free resources available about inventory management and using Bowline Stock. Thank you. Have a nice day.